Now, this next award, this is a very special award. And I want you all to pay attention right now to present the 2013 Florida MMA Spirit Award. Please welcome Mr. Larry Downs Jr.
Hello, everybody. This has been a great event tonight, and I've got to get my notes out here. I'm going to try not to break up here. My name is Larry Downs Jr. I would like to thank Frank Morejon for giving these top-notch pros and amateur athletes this great award ceremony, and all the fans who came out. I'd also like to thank all the promoters and officials and athletes, and especially all the doctors who make this possible, especially many of the doctors volunteer to do many of these amateur events. And without them, there's no event. So make sure to thank your doctors out there. All right, on to this. I'm extremely honored to accept this award. I was asked by Brian Piccolo. He's one of the fighters up in Northwest Florida. He competed over 10 times in 2013. And I'm gonna read this because I don't want to mess it up. Brian Piccolo was a very humble and down-to-earth good man. And when his wife, Shelley, contacted me, which was last week, she contacted me and asked me if I would accept this Spirit Award on Brian's behalf and on behalf of her and her kids. And my wife and I, we didn't hesitate. We considered it a great honor to accept this award for them. And we will be bringing it back to them tomorrow to Panama City. Brian fought the majority of his fights after he was diagnosed with esophageal stage 4 cancer. He accepted many fights on just weeks' notice. Just days after getting diagnosed with stage 4 esophageal cancer. He accepted in February 8th, 2013. He fought down in Tampa. He accepted that fight to get the travel money so that he could get close to the Moffitt's Cancer Treatment Center. And on that same day, he was given the news he was terminal with 9 months to live. At an amateur fight in Crestview, I had the pleasure to referee Brian against Devin Adams, a hometown hero and champ. Devin was a good man too. He still is. He's still here. For an amateur title fight, besides Brian and his family and myself, no one at the time knew about Brian's condition, including my wife, who was the chief official at this particular event. But he told me he didn't want anybody to know because he had just received chemo that week, and he was afraid that they might not let him fight. And he told me that he wanted to go out swinging. He did not want to quit until God made him quit. And that's exactly what he did. He went out swinging. Many times during this match, I was very close to stopping the match when I felt as though Brian was too exhausted, but each time that ran through my head, I would move to stop it, and all of a sudden I would see a surge of activity and energy out of Brian, and he would come out on top of that exchange. Brian won that fight that night, and he had his 2 young sons in his corner the whole time. That was in April, and he fought several more times until his last in July. He wanted to instill in his kids that no matter the obstacles that you face in life, you never give up and you always find a way to keep going on. Brian has touched the lives of everyone he met. He set an example of what it means to be a true warrior in my book. He left this world on September 27, 2013, much too early but he was able to inspire many, including athletes in Northwest Florida, South Alabama, and all over this great state. At the very least. He was my friend, and I miss and love him very much. Thank you very much on behalf of Brian Piccolo and his family. He is a true warrior, and this honor means a great deal to his kids. Rest in peace, Brian, and thank y'all.
Let's get it on. Once again, it's the doctor. It is on.
Cool, I got a hat. How's it look? Howdy, ma'am. All right. This next award, I asked Frank if I could present this one. Oh, yeah, you want your hat back? Oh, bummer, I was going to keep that thing.